Hello everyone, it is scorching today. It's 28 degrees and that might not sound hot to most people, but here in the UK, when we have weather like this, we're just not used to it and we get really hot. I've washed and blow dried my hair and I'm already considering drying the back of it again because it's wet. I'm in the process of changing the bedding on the bed and it's just too warm. Our homes are built to, retain the heat. They are very well insulated so that they're nice and warm in the winter, and we just can't cool them down in this hot weather and I am sweltering. So don't mind me while I put on the poshest gadget you have ever witnessed. Oh, that is instant relief. All the back of my neck is nice and cool and I'm like, would it be rude for me to keep this on the whole time during filming? Because this is just heavenly. I don't want to take it off, but I'm going to take it off just to let you have a little look. But this is an amazing neck fan. It has 5 settings. It's ultra low wind noise, ultra long range. Now I've used this maybe about 3 or 4 times since it's arrived and I've had it for a week, and it comes with a little charger, so you just pop it onto your laptop, put it on charge. But when it's really hot like this and you struggle to cool down like I do, maybe when you're of a certain age, this is the best thing ever. I ordered this from Temu. Now Temu have so much stuff, like you're overwhelmed once you're on the app. I downloaded the app on my phone because Temu is everywhere, we're all seeing it, and I was thinking, I wondered if I can get any bargains on here. So I had a little look and oh my gosh, like this is amazing quality. It comes with 5 settings, it can be charged, and the same item is available on Amazon and it is so much more expensive. I'll pop the price up in this corner so that I don't have to remember the prices of all the items, because I've got quite a few great items from Temu to share with you, but that has to be number 1 because that is very needed at the moment. I am roasting hot. I'm going to pop it up there. The next item I purchased from Temu, and I have used this, and oh my gosh, this is amazing. I seen these on Amazon and on eBay also and was very tempted to purchase them because I bought a little cheap one from Home Bargains. I think it was about £2.99, and I used it to defluff some Zara jumpers and a couple of cashmere jumpers earlier on in the year, and it's absolutely great, but it's only very small and you've got to keep going over and over. So I thought I'm going to give one of these a little try so that if they're any good, I can recommend them to you. This is amazing. So my sofa, on the seat part, it gets quite bobbly off, clothes transfer and stuff like that. I use this on there, and I'm going to insert a clip now for you to see just how amazing this product is. So if you've got anything that has these little fuzzy bobbles on, it could be cashmere or a pair of joggers, work trousers, you name it, you can use this and it will get rid of all of those little bobbles that are on your clothes or throws, all your knitwear. This is absolutely amazing. I cannot recommend this enough. This has been another one of my favourite purchases from Temu. In fact, I don't think there's anything at all that I've received that I'm not happy with. This just has a simple on-off button on the top and it tells you how long you've got left. I've used this quite a few times now and I am so happy with it. I cannot recommend this enough. It's lovely quality. You just have to turn the top and it just clips back on really easily for you to be able to get rid of all the fluff on your things. This is amazing. Whilst I was on there, I wanted to try the microfiber cloths because I don't know whether your Home Bargains or B&M is anything like mine, but we seem to have a real shortage of microfiber cleaning cloths at the moment. Thought I'll try these and see what they're like, and I can tell you they are, I can tell just by looking at them in the bag, they're exactly the same as the ones that I usually buy, only a lot cheaper. So you get 3, 6, 9, 12. You get 12 microfiber cleaning cloths. They're a lovely quality. These are great to use on glass or mirrored surfaces or your worktop counters. You can use them on anything to clean and it will clean with a shine. I tend to have set colours for certain places in my house. As you know, I use yellow for the bathrooms and the toilets, and then the rest I will just use in the kitchen for cleaning. So I am so happy with the quality of those microfiber cleaning cloths. I got so many home cleaning products or little household gadgety type things that you just wouldn't even think of, and I thought I'll give them a try. I got myself a packet of magic erasers, which are absolutely great. These are the best thing ever for cleaning your PVC windows or marks off your skating boards. If you're going to use them on a painted wall, I would test it first because it's down to what type of paint you've used. But I just use these to clean the windowsills, the PVC doors, and any little marks on the skating boards. These are great for. Also, any marks off the hoover on the bottom of your kickboards, washing machine, tumble dryer. These are great for cleaning. Now, I also picked this up, and I got this because my current microwave dish for covering up food doesn't have a handle on it. It's one that I've purchased from IKEA, but there is no way of getting it in and out of the microwave. It's a little bit awkward. So I seen these on Temu and thought I'll give that a go because it's got a little handle on the side. It fits perfectly in the microwave. It's got a little vent on the top, so if you're putting beans or you're porridging, you can change the vent. It's not only great for the microwave, also, if you've prepared a salad or a fruit salad or anything like that in this lovely weather and you've left it on the worktop, or a sandwich or a bit of cake, you can cover it really easily. Pop it on the plate and cover it with one of these. So I thought, I'm going to get one of them. I'm going to give that a try. I mean, you know, it's so inexpensive, but multiple little uses. So I thought, I'm going to get myself one of those. The next thing that I got was something that I needed to replace, and it was the defluffers. Now, I use these on my stair carpets and they work absolutely great. They are a fraction of the price that you pay for these on Amazon and eBay. So I have 2. I also got a spare pack of green ones, which are exactly the same, but I'm going to try these on the sofa lining and do a little bit of defluffing there, see if I can get rid of the feathers that are stuck out of the cushions. These are great for getting in the nooks and crannies of your stairs and defluffing it, getting all the debris out of the carpet, and then you just give it a little hoover and your carpet looks like brand new. If you are going to use one of these, I do advise that you just test a little bit first and don't go too rough with them, but it's great also for the dog's bed for defluffing. I could not resist buying these, and these were actually recommended to me off one of my subscribers or viewers who'd watched the video of me renovating the front garden and painting and repointing the wall. I wish I had these back then, because let me tell you, my knees suffered after doing that, and I thought if only I'd have thought on, I'd have purchased these and would have saved my knees. But it's a pair of foam knee guards and they are super comfortable. Haven't tried them yet, I've only tried them on, but they're going to be perfect for any of those jobs where I'm going to have to be kneeling down, especially when I'm grooming the dogs or doing anything like that. I do tend to do a lot of that on the floor, so I couldn't resist and I took your advice. So thank you so much for recommending some knee pads to me, and who knew you could get them on Temu. I mean, the way that I look at Temu is, if it doesn't have it, you don't need it, because they have that much stuff. Like, it can be the simplest of little things. There are also things that you would never even think that you need until you land on the website. And I purchased one of those things and it's so inexpensive, but such a great idea. And it was these, but these are for your loaves of bread. When they come with the little label around the top with the date on and we twist it, it never tends to stick to keep the bread nice and fresh. Now I know the crust keeps the bread nice and fresh, but Lee loves the crust, so the crust is the first thing to be eaten out of my loaf. So I got a little pack of these, and when you've twisted your loaf of bread, you just pop that on. That grips the bag and keeps your loaf of bread nice and fresh. So it's not going to work on a Warburton's loaf, but if you're like me and you buy maybe a supermarket's own brand of bread, then they come in the plastic bag, which you can use one of those on, and it will keep your bread super fresh. You can get a little bit overwhelmed on Temu because there is so much stuff on their website, but every single item that I ordered on the Temu website was something that I knew I was going to need or use. And they're those little things where you go, oh, I wish I would have had one of them, or I wish I had one of these. So when I was looking, I was very mindful of the things that I was buying, and I have to say I cannot fault the quality of the items that I've ordered. I will link them all down below for you to have a little look, but they are great quality. And this has become my new best friend. So I do suffer with a little bit of repetitive strain injury in my fingers, and I don't know why, but I just cannot open the lids on all these flasks or jars with lids like mint sauce or anything like that. I really struggle to get the lids off, whereas with this little gadget, it is so easy. You just pinch it over the top, hold it together and turn it, and honestly, I wish I had one of these a long time ago, because I can never get the lids off anything, and I always have to shout Lee or Lee to come and get the lids off. Whereas now that I've got this, and I mean, it's great quality, it's not cheap, it's quite heavy and weighty, and it does an amazing job. I should imagine it's safe to go in the dishwasher as well, because it feels very sturdy, but I'll just wash it in hot soapy water when it needs a little wash, and I am very happy with this. Now, I say all of my purchases were intentional. I did purchase a couple of things that I just wanted to test and try out so that I can recommend them to you, because they are inexpensive and may just save us a whole deal of time. Now, this is a little rice drainer, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to get one of them and give it a go, because you just pop your rice in, tilt it to the side, and the water just comes out of all the little holes here. But the best thing about this rice drainer is, honestly, it's always the little things that can create the best memories. And, you know, I think this was about £1, but this made us laugh harder than we've ever laughed, because Lee thought it would be funny to wear it as a hat. I mean, he has it on his head, and I cannot tell you how much we laughed. I have washed it. I've washed it since then, and I have used it, and it's absolutely great. It's one of those things that you need, because otherwise, with rice, they can tend to fall through the little holes in the sieve if the holes are too big. So this is perfect. Now, I did buy a couple of little kitchen gadgets to test out and try and see if they work. And one of them I'm so excited to try, and that is this. It's a Kitchen Ideas 16-piece veggie slicer, and years ago when I was a kid, they brought these out, and they used to put a potato on the top, push the thing down, and the chips would fall into the little thing in the bottom. Well, I wanted it to try and chop onions, because I hate chopping onions. They just make your fingers stink, don't they? So I thought, if I've got something like this, all you've got to do is chop the onion in half, and this will do the job for you. And it comes with all of the little pieces inside. It looks great quality. It's got all of the little cutters, so I need to have a little look at the instructions, and then obviously start chopping my onions and vegetables, carrots. You can slice cucumbers, and you'll put your vegetable on the top. You can hold this and rub it along the top, and it will slice your tomatoes or cucumber or carrots. So I'm really excited to try that. Then I ordered a couple of these because I eat a lot of fruit, and sometimes, only sometimes, strawberries can make your fridge smell, and I'm not a lover of the smell of strawberries in the fridge. So I picked up a couple of these from Temu to try. So I love this one because it's a little container, but it has a little divider in the middle, so you can put your strawberries, blueberries, blackberries in this side so they're not all together, and then just pop the lid on and pop them in the fridge, and it's all secure in there and won't make your fridge smell of strawberries. So I treated myself to 2 of those. This one doesn't have a little divider in it, but it's the same principle, and they will store nicely in the fridge and keep your fruit nice and fresh. And then another little kitchen gadget for those nice little quick things that you want to cook. This amazes me because this comes with its own little charger, so it doesn't take batteries. You just charge it up on your USB, and you can pop your onion, because we all hate chopping onions. Pop your onion or a little bit of pepper, whatever it is you want chopping, pop it in and push the button on the top, and it will chop your onion for you. Honestly, these things blow my mind. I cannot believe that there is such a thing to be able to chop your apple. I mean, I'll probably use it to chop apple because I tend to take the skins off my apples. Honestly, it blows my mind, the amount of stuff that they have on there, and it's all affordable. And I mean, who knew that you could get such things on Temu? I mean, everything that I have purchased is affordable and great quality. I mean, nothing feels cheap. And I'm pretty sure if you were to purchase these on Amazon or eBay, you're going to pay a lot more than what Temu are charging for them. So I highly recommend having a little look on the app or the website. I mean, I just downloaded the app onto my phone because when you use the app, they offer you so many different coupons that you can use to get a little bit of a discount or a little bit of money off. And they run like sales through the app where you can save up to 90%. So it is worth having a little look on the Temu app for all of their bargains and offers and coupons. They accept all major credit cards. You can even use Klarna. So if you wanted to spend, let's just say £20 or £30, you can use Klarna and pay it at the end of the month, or you can break it down and pay it off in 3 payments. I think Klarna works that way. But everything that I have purchased, I will link it down below for you, and you can use my little discount code, which will be down below, and that will get you 30% off your order, which is an amazing discount. I ordered this because I've seen these lots on Amazon and on Facebook adverts also, and they are used for cleaning the little grooves in your patio doors, because they have like quite intricate little edges that you just can't get into with a cloth and your finger doesn't fit. You can pop a microfiber cloth over the end of this and use it to clean, and the brush is nice and slim, as you can see, and dip that into a little bit of soapy water or spray a little bit of your preferred cleaner in the little nooks and crannies and give it a nice little clean with this brush. It's these little things like this where you can just store that underneath your kitchen sink and grab it when you need it, and it's perfect for getting in all those little nooks and crannies. So yeah, I'm more than happy with that. I've got just a couple more things to show you, but these, I've got one very similar that I purchased from IKEA, and it's a little bit tricky to wash and dry because of the size of it. So I thought I could do with something that is not as big and is a little bit easier to wash and dry. So I got these, and these are little silicone oven gloves for pulling the trays out of the oven, and I just thought they are perfect. My one from IKEA is the whole size of your hand, and it just doesn't dry, whereas these you can just wash them, pop them on a tea towel, and they will be dry in probably an hour, if that. So I picked those up, and again, they were very affordable, and they are a nice silicone quality, and they're just going to do the job. They're going to do the job very well and save my little fingers from being burnt. The next little purchase was an impulse purchase, and we're all guilty of it, but I mean, these were about 99p, so I couldn't not purchase them to try them, and I can't wait to try them, because when you own dogs or cats and you like to wear black trousers for work, or you just like to wear black clothes in general, they get full of dog hairs. So I bought a pack of these, and there are 6 in the pack, and apparently you pop them in the washing machine and it gets all the hairs off your clothes. So when I pop a dark wash on, which have got all of my 3 dogs' fluff all over them, I'm going to pop them in the washing machine and hopefully we won't have all the bits of fluff on. I'm also going to use them when I put the dogs' beds in the washing machine, because sometimes in the little rubber seals in the washing machine, when the dogs' beds have been in there, it does tend to gather quite a bit of hair. So I'll pop these to the test because they were inexpensive, but if they work, they're going to be a great little purchase because it's going to stop the filters getting blocked up in the washing machine. So I thought I'll give them a try. And then I got suckered into another impulse purchase. There are a couple of impulse purchases, but you know, they're affordable. I haven't spent out a lot of money to make these purchases, but again, it's this little patio door cleaner. If you've got maybe bifold doors or the seals where you open and close your windows, if it's quite difficult to get into them to give them a clean, these have got like a little scourer edge on them. So they're going to get down and give a good little scrub wherever needs cleaning. So I thought I'll give that a try and see if it works. I've seen these all over Facebook adverts, so I'm more than happy to give this a try. My next purchase, I was hoping there was 2 in the packet, and I'm not gonna lie, I was gutted that there was only 1. I was like, oh, why is there only 1? So when I next order from Temu, I will be placing another order because I was looking for mattress bags for when we move house. I don't want the mattresses to get any dirty marks on them or anything like that. So I was looking on Google and Amazon at mattress protector bags for moving house, and they're on Amazon for £40, but they're on Temu, exactly the same ones, for £15. So I'm going to order them from Temu, so I've got them to put in, and I'm going to order myself another microfiber mitt for cleaning the shutters, Venetian blinds, your chandeliers. I wanted to put one on with warm soapy water and then have the dry one so I can wash and dry, but I only have one. Only one comes in the packet, and I was gutted that there wasn't 2, but it's lovely quality. It's nice and thick, super soft and absorbent. So I will definitely be ordering another one of these. Would I ever place an order and not buy little cleaning gadgets and sticks? No, I wouldn't. So I picked myself up. This will be for the new house. I'm not going to use it yet, but it's just a little telescopic duster to be able to get into all those little nooks and crannies that I can't reach. We all know, it's no secret around here, that Toni loves Dorito crisps, and she eats the entire bag. Well, I thought I'm going to try one of these. Now this is a bag sealer, and as you can see, I have been using it and it's perfect. It seals your crisp packet up and keeps all the crisps nice and fresh. You no longer need to, you know, roll the bag up and twist it and block it in the cupboard so that no air gets in. This is absolutely great. You just run it over the bag, it seals your crisps, and they stay a little bit fresher for longer. Not that the crisps last very long in my house. You know, I can eat a big grab bag in one sitting. We're coming up to the last few little items now, but I cannot tell you how amazing this little bag is. If I've got little lightweight trainers like my little black and white Nike trainers, I will put them in the washing machine because they're very light. They're a fly knit fabric and they're not going to cause any damage in the washing machine. Well, this bag is specifically for popping your trainers in so they're not banging about in the washing machine. The trainers stay together, and let me tell you, I was amazed at what was left in this bag after they've been washed. I was like, oh my gosh, look at all the debris that could have ended up floating around in my washing machine somewhere. This is amazing. I'm definitely going to order another one of these. It's nice and thick quality, and then when I was pegging the clothes on the washing line, I just pegged that out to dry, and it's perfect for the next time that I want to use it. Great washing machine bag for trainers. If you're like me and you've got some lightweight ones or some sliders that need a little wash, pop them in one of these bags and you will be amazed at the rubbish that's in the bottom of it that have come off the shoes. Now, this item, I said to Lee, I bet you the £5 you don't know what this is. And he went, open it and let's have a little look. So I was like, there you go. I'm not going to tell you no more about it, but can you guess what it is? I would love it if you could leave me a comment down below saying what you think this little gadget is. Now, this is going to be my best friend. Don't cheat. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think it is. And I will tell you, it was very inexpensive. It's a nice little quality one. It's got screws, which I presume hold it all in place. This is lovely and sturdy and solid, and it's used to get the ice out of your freezer. So if your fridge freezer door is hard to close or struggling a little bit because we all get that little clump of ice from time to time, this is going to be your best friend for getting all the ice off when it's defrosting and you're cleaning your fridge freezer. I was like, I need one of those, so I picked it up from Temu. Now this little gadget is something that I want after seeing our John fix the little things when he was in my house, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, I know what it was. It was when he was helping Lee to fit the hall and landing light fittings that I'd purchased a few months ago, and we needed to shorten the wire because the wire was too long. So to do that, you need to pop the wire into one of these cutters, and it takes the plastic coating, is it plastic? Maybe rubber coating off so that the wires are exposed. That's what this is, and I thought I need one to pop in the toolbox because you never know when you're going to need one of these. It could even just be for when you're refitting a plug socket on the wall, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get one of these because this is going to be perfect to just have, because it's something that you will end up having to use a pair of pliers and cutting away half of the copper. So I purchased one of these, and again, it was very inexpensive. And then we're coming down to the last few little things. I've got 3 little things left to show you, and I'm going to show you this one first. So I love incense sticks, and I don't have one of the little incense holders to hold the stick, so I generally just use a hand wash bottle over the sink and let it fall into the sink. Well, I got this little lotus flower, and you can just stand it up, pop your incense stick into the centre of it, and it'll burn down, and the little lotus flower collects all the ash from the incense stick. And I just thought that was lovely. It's going to look nice on a little sideboard or on the worktop in the kitchen, just making your house smell lovely and catching all the ash. And I picked up, because I don't own one of these, and I don't know why. I've seen them in like the likes of IKEA and Dunelm, and just never bought one because, again, it's storage and having to store a trivet for pans to sit on. I seen this silicone one, and I just thought that's going to be really easy to wash and also really easy to store. It could be stored in your little cutlery drawer or your little cutlery jar, and you just open it up, pop your pan on it, and your work surfaces won't get damaged. So I picked that up. And then last but by no means least, it's my little sink drainer. This is fully extendable. It opens out quite long. It comes with a little screw to secure the drainer in place, and it just sits over your sink. Either on the little edges, they hold on to the lip of your sink, and it will drain your dishes or your cups or your bowls. You could even wash your fruit and pop your fruit into one of these. I've got a similar one from IKEA, but I thought this is going to be great for dishes to go in, and it's a great little size. I like that it's extendable, so when we move I can take it with us and it will work perfectly in our new house. And that is everything that I have purchased from Temu. So I hope that you've enjoyed having a little look at all my amazing little purchases from Temu. Don't forget to use my discount code, which will get you 30% off. I'm going to pop it on the screen here, and I will leave all the details of the items that I've purchased in the description box down below. And shop with confidence and know that everything on Temu is affordable and of good quality. All of the items that I've got, none of them I would say are cheap quality. I was very mindful of what I was purchasing. I did get caught down a rabbit hole purchasing little things like this where it'll seal the crisp packet, but they're great little gadgets that are going to come in handy, and you have them and don't even realise that you needed them until you have them. But all of the items that I have purchased from Temu I will use and love, and I'm sure that you will find all of the things that you need. And like I've said, if it's not available on Temu, did you even need it in the first place? They have so much stuff on there. You are going to be like me and get caught down a rabbit hole and end up with things that you didn't even know you needed. I've got knee guards that I didn't even know I needed, but I'm so happy that I've got them. So I hope that you've enjoyed this little video. Leave me a comment down below and let me know of any bargains that you've bought from Temu that you think that I might like. And I will be sure to let you know what my next purchase is from Temu. It's definitely going to be the mattress protectors for the mattresses when we move house. Also a extra few trainer bags for the washing machine, and definitely some more microfiber cleaning gloves because the quality of those is lovely. But right now I'm going to pop my little fan back on and cool myself down. That feels unreal on the back of my neck.